Hello everyone, my name is Saurav. Currently, I am a student of Dr. D.Y. Patil Institute of Management Studies. My roll number is 24152 and I belong to class MBA first year Division C. Today, we are going to talk about the assembly line production, a revolutionary manufacturing technique that has transformed industries worldwide. By the end of this video, you will have a clear understanding of how it works, its advantages, real world examples. What is assembly line production? Imagine a factory where products are made step by step, moving through different workstations, with each worker or machine focusing on a specific task. This is what we call assembly line production. Instead of one worker focusing an entire product, multiple workers or machines work on different parts of the product as it moves along a conveyor belt. This method makes manufacturing faster, more efficient, and cost effective. Now, how does an assembly line work? An assembly line is based on division of labor and standardized processes. The production process is divided into small tasks and each task is assigned to a worker or machine. The product moves from one station to another until it is fully assembled. Let's take an example to make it more clearer. For example, car manufacturing. Let's take an example of Ford Motors. Henry Ford revolutionized the automobile industry by introducing the moving assembly line in 1913. Before this, a single car took more than 12 hours to build, but with the assembly line, it was reduced to just 90 minutes. Now, how did it work? The chassis moves along a conveyor belt. At different stations, workers fit wheels, engines, doors, and windows. By the time it reaches the end, the car is completely assembled and ready for testing. This method allowed Ford to produce the famous Model T at much lower prices, making cars affordable for the middle class families. Now, let's see the types of assembly line. There are different types of assembly lines depending on the industry and the product. Let's see it one by one. The first is classic moving assembly line. It is basically used in automobile production, electronics, and home appliances. Let's see an example of chassis moving assembly line. Tesla's factories where thousands of cars are produced with robot assembly lines. Then the second type is automated assembly line where machines and robots perform tasks with minimal human intervention. For example, Amazon's fulfillment centers where robots pick, pack, and move products efficiently. The third is modular assembly line, where different components are assembled separately and then combined at the final stage. For example, Airbus and Boeing, where different airplane parts, wings, fuses, engine are built in separate location and assembled later. Then the fourth is lean assembly line, focuses on minimizing waste and improving the efficiency. For example, Toyota assembly system where for it follows just-in-time principles to produce only what is needed, reducing excess inventory. Then let's see the advantages of assembly line production. The first one is increased production speed. With the use of assembly line, products are made faster because each worker specializes in one task only. Let's see an example for this. A smartphone factory can produce thousands of phones per day using an assembly line. Then the second advantage is cost efficiency. Assembly line helps to reduce the cost of labor and also the material cost. For example, clothing brands like Zara use efficient assembly lines to produce fashion items quickly and at a lower cost. Then the third is better quality control. Each station checks for defects, ensuring the high quality product. For example, Apple's assembly line in China follows strict quality control to maintain premium product features and standards. Then fourth is scalability. Companies can easily increase the production by adding more workstations or robots. Then, for example, Samsung's TV productions can scale up where demand is high. Then the last but the most important advantage is reduced human efforts. Automation reduces physical strains on workers. For example, Tesla factories use AI powered robots to handle the complex tasks. Let's see the challenges of assembly line production. Despite having many benefits, assembly line production also has some challenges. The first one is high initial investment. For setting up an assembly line requires machines, training and infrastructure. So there is an high investment at the initial stage. For example, a new car factory may need billions of dollars in investment. Then the second is lack of flexibility. Assembly lines are designed for mass production, so customization is very difficult. For example, a furniture company using assembly line may struggle to produce custom made designs. The third one is job loss due to automation. Robot replacing workers can lead to unemployment. For example, Amazon warehouses use automated picking robots, reducing the need for human workers. Then let's now move on to the real world examples of the assembly line production. Let's see some famous companies that uses the assembly lines. Uh, First one is Tesla. Tesla Gigafactories use highly automated assembly lines for making the batteries and vehicles for their electric cars. The production of Tesla Model 3 is one of the fastest in the world. Then the second is Coca-Cola, the bottling industry. Coca-Cola uses high-speed assembly lines to fill and package thousands of bottles every hour. Machines handle filling, capping, labeling, packaging with minimal human effort. Then Foxconn, the Apple products. Foxconn, a major Apple supplier, uses assembly lines to manufacture iPhones, iPads, and MacBooks. Robots and workers produce together work together to produce millions of devices every year. Then aircraft manufacturing, Boeing assembles different airplane parts from various countries at its final production plant. The Boeing 737 is built using a modular assembly line approach. Then the future of assembly line production. What is the future of assembly line production? Assembly line production has evolved from Henry Ford simple conveyor belt to today's AI driven smart factories. The future hold exciting development. AI and machine learning will improve efficiency. 3D printings may reduce dependence on assembly lines. Then green manufacturing will focus on eco-friendly product methods. Then industries like automobiles, electronics, foods, and pharmaceuticals will continue to benefit from faster, smarter, and more automated assembly lines. So the next time you buy a car, a phone, or even a soda, remember it was made possible because only of the assembly line production. Thank you for watching. Hope this video is knowledgeable for you. Thank you.